Hello, I'm Carla Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. I'm here in Kuala Lumpur right now. My room doesn't even have a chair in it, so I'm having to sit on the bed to do this. The sound will be pretty crappy today because I didn't carry my big um, microphone with me, but all good. All is well. Hope everyone's doing good out there. So I had a good day of travel yesterday. Um, wasn't really disrupted with all the virus stuff and everything. It was just extra questions at check-in about where I've been for the last 14 days. And what else? Oh, I just had to fill in something when I arrived here as well, so that in case there's an outbreak or something on the flights or where I've come from, they just the government here wants to know where everyone is, where everyone's staying, so they can get in touch with them. So apart from that, it was actually much quieter in the airports, easier to get through, and the flight was about half full, whereas usually it's full. Usually it's completely full. So yeah, different kind of experience. And the malls here. I went for dinner in the mall here, the Petronius Towers here in Kuala Lumpur. And usually it's packed out. Usually you buy your food in the food court there and you're waiting for somebody to get up from the seat. And there was like 3 people there. So that was a bit different. So yeah, people are obviously staying in. I wonder if there's going to be lots of sales while I'm here because of that, because the shops are empty. We will see. So anyway, welcome to Psychic Cafe. Is anyone going to join me today? Just watch the daily read. So what I do in Psychic Cafe, if you don't know already, is I go deeper into the daily read. So today being Saturday, the 14th of March, and the daily read. If you're watching not the preview, if you're watching the replay and you haven't seen the daily read already, I'll put a link to it up there. So watch that and then come back here. But it was a chill out day, really, which is perfect for my day because after traveling yesterday, I had such a great sleep last night. I went to bed at 7 o'clock in the evening, but I'd been up since like 4:30 that morning. And yeah, I slept so good last night. I slept for such a long time. So I'm feeling good today, but I'm still feeling like I need a bit of a catch up, you know. So yeah, all about chill out day, which is perfect for me. Let's see. Go deeper into it. And then if anybody joins me live, then I'll be doing free readings. But if they don't join me live, then I'll be out here and I'll go shopping and stuff. So I need to get a pen. I forgot to bring a pen with me, which was not good in the airports when you've got to fill in extra forms. Because nobody wants to share the pens at the moment. Everyone's like masked up. Okay. So also today, apart from the chill out day, we've got include and love. Self-love, it's all about self-love. I think maybe I said this in the daily read. But it's a great day to get a massage or something like that. Maybe people aren't doing that at the moment. People are isolating themselves. But we've got to be sure to do this self-loving thing. So maybe that's like guided meditations or looking after ourselves, maybe a bath or something like that. I hope you can all hear me okay. I can't see I can see it now. The microphone little light things. They weren't moving, but they're moving now. So yeah, we've got to include self-love, so look after ourselves today, do the best for yourself. I will be going training at Dragon Muay Thai later on today. What else will I do? Be having a chill out day, for sure, today. Oh yeah, and I picked a card out as well for the day from that new deck that I've got. I can't remember whose deck it is now. We've also got I'm good enough and patience. So patience with ourselves, patience with the world at the moment. Everything's a little bit messed up at the moment. But no need to panic, everything's going to be okay. Let's just take Wi-Fi off. So the card of the day from this deck, oh, aren't they beautiful, these cards? It's change. Let's have a look. We've got change today. Don't scare yourself. That's great advice at the moment. So many people scaring themselves, you know? So many people scaring themselves, and so many people trying to scare each other with all kinds of crazy information. Crazy information. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action. You can say to love, just show me the first step and change me into the one who can take it. So just taking things one step at a time at the moment. That's the change card through changes. But yeah, it's very important that first sentence there, don't scare yourself. Don't scare yourself, you know. It's like if we heard about the flu, which is much worse. If we heard about the flu and everyone was like, oh my God, stay inside, people have got the flu. It makes no sense because we're used to the flu. And this is no different. Just as we saw with SARS and bird flu and what are the other ones? Swine flu. We get these things every couple of years. But this one has been hyped up so much. And really, we just need immune systems and we've all got them, right? And so if you've been looking after yourself, then you'll be fine. I haven't had the flu for like, I don't know, 25 years or something. I don't expect to get this thing. My immune system fights things off when they come in. That's what we've got immune systems for. Because these things happen. Sure, it's new, but then there's lots of new diseases that come out all the time. These new viruses, these mutations and stuff. It's normal. So I don't know why everyone's freaking out so much. It's normal. So remember, we've got to have patience with ourselves through these changes and don't scare yourself. This is normal life, everybody. It's normal life. It's what we've always done. We're not as fragile as we think, right? We've got immune systems. And maybe a lot of people's immune systems are compromised because they just don't look after themselves. And so maybe this is a huge wake-up call to a lot of people now when they realize just how vulnerable they've made themselves by not being healthy, by not eating the right things, by not exercising, by not, keeping themselves real strong. Because the people that are vulnerable to this are those with weakened immune systems. It's those that aren't looking after themselves. It's those that are overweight, those with metabolic problems because they're not eating right. And so maybe it's a huge wake-up call for people. You can't leave yourself vulnerable like that and think that pharmaceuticals and doctors are just going to prop you up with pills all the time. Because things come along like this, that test you, and it's all about your immune system. There's not a doctor that can give you a pill to sort it out. This is on you and how stable you are, sturdy you are, flexible. It's good to be strong and healthy. Look, today also we've got success and healing. You've got the power to heal yourself. You've got the power to be strong. I mean, look at me. I'm 49 years old almost. In a month and 10 days, I'm 49 years old. I am fitter and stronger and healthier than I've ever been in my life. It's not about age, it's not about anything. It's about doing the right things for yourself. So I learned how to eat right for myself. I learned how to lose the excess weight that I'd got. I'm working out now, like professional athlete level. My immune system is so strong. And I'm not perfect. Like, I still drink sometimes, and sometimes I smoke when I'm drinking too. Not perfect, but I'm strong and I'm keeping myself strong and I'm doing the right things. Anti-aging things as well. It's all good for you. I mean, the stuff that I'm doing is good for every single part. So success and healing, it's up to you. It's up to you to be your own success story and your own healing. So today, it might be that you just need to calm yourself down, take time out, love yourself, that kind of thing. And don't blame people, don't blame yourself, release the guilt for that. Yeah, this could be a big wake-up call for people, I think. Big wake-up call. Nobody's joining me live today. What do you all expect? I wasn't going to be here because I was traveling. I was traveling yesterday, not today. So I've woken up feeling good this morning. Yeah, so just look out for this blame thing. I'm feeling guilty. Don't blame yourself. We learn, don't we? We live and we learn. And with something like this, we can think, oh, yes, I've left myself vulnerable. I haven't been looking after myself. I've been believing that I can eat all kinds of junk food and still remain healthy, but I can't. And so there might be guilt involved, or there might be blame. You might be thinking, somebody's forcing me to eat junk food. Someone's forcing me not to exercise. But it's not true. We've got personal responsibility for our own health. Might want to blame the Chinese or whoever's spreading this thing, but it's just like flu. It happens, it spreads, but you don't need to be the one that gets it. As I said, I haven't had flu for 25 years or something like that. Last time I had flu was when I was living in the UK. Now I've not lived in the UK for 20 years, so long time ago. And this is just like the flu. You don't have to get it. Yeah, people have had flu around me, but I don't get it because my immune system's strong. So what happens is the virus comes in your body, your immune system fights it straight away. So you're not even holding on to it and contagious. That's what our bodies do. That's what our bodies are designed to do. That's what our immune systems are designed to do. And so you're not intrinsically vulnerable to this, but you might have made yourself vulnerable to this by not looking after yourself properly. In which case, don't blame anyone else for that. Just decide to change it now. So today is a chill out day. It's a day to look after ourselves. We've got include and love, so be sure to love yourself today. Calming yourself down, guided meditations, long warm baths, whatever you need to do. You might want to get a reading too. I've got a half price sale this weekend. So there's my new thing, doing half price sales at the weekend. So what I'm going to do is make sure that I make all of my videos, all of the free stuff that I do on other days, so that by the weekends I just do these half price readings. This week, and it's the biggest block reading, so they're $60 at the moment, Australian dollars, which is about $40 US, which is like the cheapest I've been. It's the cheapest I've been for many, many years. Many years. Wow, I haven't done readings for this cheap for a long, long time. But it's working really well, like a lot of new customers coming in, so I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, the biggest block reading is 3 pages long. It goes into what your biggest resistance is at the moment, what that biggest block is to your dreams or to whatever it is that you want to create in your life at the moment, and how to release that too. So sometimes the higher selves go into a step-by-step process of how to release it. Sometimes it's more just talking around it and what's involved in it, where these blocks come from, and how to release it. Yeah, they're great readings, really. So you'll find the link for that on behealing.com, on my homepage there, behealing.com. Also today we've got, you are good enough, just have patience with yourself, step by step, this process, whatever it is that you're going through at the moment, have patience with it and have patience with yourself. Could be a time of slowing down for everybody at the moment. You've also got success in healing. So your healing, it's up to you. You're the one that's in charge of your life and your own healing and your own health. And you can have success in that, and you can start doing the right thing for you. If you want to learn about, hey, Aphrodita, back from India. Oh, how was it, Aphrodita? So if you want to learn about that, especially about how to be healthy with your diet, my weight loss coaching, it's not just about weight loss, it's about it's healthy eating. Because I did this research for myself, I lost excess weight for myself, and now I'm teaching other people what I learned for myself. It's about anti-aging, it's about health, true health. And it's not one particular diet, it's not veganism or carnivore or anything like that. It's how your body works, how your metabolism works for your health and for your weight. And for your immune system too, right? So success in healing today. It was amazing. Oh, awesome, Aphrodita. Remember, release guilt. You might have left yourself in a vulnerable position at the moment. You might be overweight with a compromised immune system and with metabolic distress or inflammation, all of these things that leave you vulnerable. Um, really skilled about that. As I said, it could be a wake up call to a lot of people that it's time to start looking after yourself now and release blame too. Nobody else is to blame for this. You can't be very unhealthy, compromise your immune system, and then blame other people like for something being in the world which is completely natural. It's like the flu, it's like anything. We get these new things, we get them regularly too. Every couple of years there'll be a new virus coming out, and it's okay. We've got immune systems. It's okay. But it's not okay if you've left yourself vulnerable if you've not been looking after yourself. So that's the message for today. So Aphrodite, would you like a reading? No one else is joining me. I don't know, I think maybe everyone thought that I'm still traveling, but I was traveling yesterday, which was interesting. So traveling yesterday, I first of all got the first ferry. So I had to be up at 4:30 in the morning. Oh, got the first ferry, which was all good. Slept on the ferry, and then the airport on the mainland was very quiet. It was bizarre. I'm so used to it being busy, and there was just like a couple of people in there. Flight was like half full, whereas usually it's full. And then Kuala Lumpur Airport was busy, but not busy like it usually is. And we just had to fill out extra forms so people can find us, so the government can find us if something goes down, like there's an outbreak on the flight or something like that. I'm in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, new background. My hotel room this time. Sorry, Kuala Lumpur. My hotel room this time hasn't even got a chair in it. It's just got a table and a bed. I'll show you. Well, there's a wardrobe there, a bed, and a table, and that's it. Not even a chair to work from. So Singapore airport was quiet. Yeah. Did you have to fill out a little form as well, saying that you hadn't been to China, Iran, South Korea? What's the other one? China, Italy in the last 14 days. Yeah, bizarre. The airport, Kuala Lumpur airport was still pretty busy. But the lines were short through immigration. So yeah, it was a difference. It was a difference. It made it so much easier. And then, but it was when I got to the Petronius Twin Towers, which are just over there. I went to the food court there on the way to have my dinner before I got here. It's usually packed out. In the food court, usually you get your food and then you're waiting for someone to get up so you can actually sit down and eat it. And so I reckon the capacity in there would be about 500 people. There's about 3 people in there. That was bizarre. That was bizarre. The shopping centre was pretty much empty in Petronius Twin Towers. You did have to, yeah. Yeah. There's going to be an app. I've heard when I go back to Thailand next week that they're saying that to use an app. And so there'll be an app to put in that information of where you're staying, what flight you came in on and stuff like that, which is a great idea, isn't it? It's a great idea, using an app for that. So yeah, very exciting. Aphrodite, let's do a reading for you. So I was thinking, before I came here, I thought it's not a very good time to be traveling at the moment. But then I thought, maybe it is. Maybe it is the best time to be traveling. Just because I think it's probably going to get a bit crazier before it gets better. But it's crazy right now. People are reacting to it like they've never heard of these things before, like it's some freak thing, and it's not. Like SARS, bird flu, swine flu, the flu, just the normal flu. It happens all the time. This one's I think just the media's got hold of it and blown it out of proportion. Okay, Aphrodite, you've got move away and get what I want. Ooh, where are you going next, Aphrodite? Yeah, you've got a move happening. You've got a move happening. One step at a time. So many scare tactics. Oh, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, you've got a move going on at the moment. So what you want requires you to move somewhere. And yeah, you're gonna be led there, so don't worry about it. Like your higher self is leading you there. But you've got change, you've got more change coming in, Aphrodite. Short and sweet. There's not much more information about that. Yeah, I haven't picked my cards out for today. I'll pick my cards out. Are you thinking of moving? Look at my cards. I've got lovers and initiate. Really? Here? No. No, I know what that means. And gentle arcanist, wake up. Oh, I'm going to have a lazy day today. I'm taking that wake up card literally. Mm. So, yeah, what are you doing, Aphrodite? Are you staying put? What were your ideas? Your higher self seems to think you've got to move. You've got a move coming up related to work. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's often that move card, that move away card, it can be, it can be like changing relationship, it can be changing work, changing location, changing anything like that. So what you want will come through a change in your work. That makes sense. But you don't need to rush into it, one step at a time. Don't worry about it. Of course, don't worry about it. Don't panic. What work are you in, Aphrodite? The air conditioning's a little bit harsh in this room. I need to figure out a way of turning it down. It's drying up my nasal passages. Drying me out. It's like living in a, what do you call it? A drying thing. Dehydrator. Hey, Sierra. Yes, ask away. I'm good. I got this while away. Ah, some water. I'm drying out. Would you like a reading, Sierra? I'll wait for your question. I'm an executive assistant to the CEO, an executive team currently. Oh, okay. What do you want to do, Aphrodite? How does Mark feel for me if there's a future? Oh, let's check that out. It's not. I'm not going to be hearing from Mark's higher self. I'm going to be hearing from yours, Sierra. And so, hey, Nikki, I just did your biggest block reading. Have you read it yet? So yeah, Sierra, I'm not going to hear from Mark's higher self about his feelings or anything like that. I'm going to be hearing about your higher self of what this is all about for you. Okay, that's good. So I just got here last night. Well, got here before the sun went down, but I went to bed straight away when I got back. I was so tired. So I slept. It was about 7 o'clock. I probably went to sleep at about 8 o'clock, and then slept through to about 7, 6 this morning. So long sleep, long sleep. Okay, Sierra. Okay, Sierra. You're resisting taking some action. This is about Mark, by the way. This is about. No, it's not about Mark. What's going on here, Sierra? This isn't about Mark. This is about someone else. This is about someone else that's been in your life, like romantic life, that you haven't taken action on. Maybe someone that you had feelings for that you've not taken action on. You resisted taking action on that. Then Mark shows up. Somebody that lives somewhere else, maybe someone at a distance to you. You're thinking maybe you resisted taking action on that because you thought that you wouldn't be able to see them, or a long distance relationship would work, or that you wouldn't end up in the same place. Or you've resisted Mark. Well, maybe this is about Mark. Is it something about that? Is he at a distance? It doesn't feel like it's Mark to me. It feels like it's someone else in your past. Or maybe it's a replay of someone else in your past. Maybe it's got a similar energy. Ah, yeah, well then it's Mark then. Yeah, so it's the past. If Mark's the past one, yeah, that's what it feels like to me. So you've got to take physical action. You've got to set it off, Sierra. You've got to make that move. So whatever's holding you back from doing that, maybe because you're feeling unsure of his feelings. Have you checked out your weekly read for your star sign, Sierra, on my YouTube channel? Because some of them were like that. Some of them were like that. Talking about that kind of thing for this week. If you need more help, I've got half price sale on at the moment. Biggest block readings. Biggest block readings go into. I'll put the link up. Biggest block readings go into. It's like 3 pages long, going into what your biggest resistance is at the moment and how to get past that resistance, how to release that resistance. So they're amazing value. Yeah, check it out. Check out your star sign weekly read, because that might give you an idea. Nikki, not opened it yet. Got engrossed reading Daisy Jones and the Six. Haven't heard of that. Is it a good one, or am I getting told off again? No, it's a good one, Nikki. It's a good one. It's interesting. It's not what I expected. So Nikki just got a biggest block reading. Yeah, and they're $60 Australian instead of 120, so it's amazing value. I've not been this cheap for many, many years. It works out to about 40 US dollars. It's so cheap. Aphrodite, but I've become a Reiki healer and set up coaching business. Oh, cool. I want a healing element through my coaching. I like that. I like the sound of that. Yeah, so it sounds like, Aphrodite, that you will be getting what you want from that change for sure. Yeah. You're welcome, Sierra. Nikki, do you want some more cards? Let's give you some cards too. It was looking like I was going to be on here by myself just before. Nikki, be vulnerable, new beginning. Hey, Ashley. Be vulnerable in this new beginning. I'm sat on my bed because I've got no furniture in the room. Give me a room with no furniture. Be vulnerable with the new beginning. Oh, and got touch criticism. So yeah, well, read your biggest block reading. It is going into not so much criticism, but it's about other people, about how your biggest block at the moment, Nikki, is with other people and their reactions to things. So you're vulnerable at the moment because you've got a new beginning. Your biggest block reading went into that too. And what's really behind it, which is, I'll share it with other people too, is other people's opinions of or fears or opinions of what you're doing or whatever. It's really what's behind that is you seeking validation from them. It's about your own insecurity, so this vulnerability. So yeah, there's certain things to complete with you, Nikki. Anyway, read your reading because it goes into it into great detail. Missed you too, Ashley. I don't know. I haven't been doing this very much at all because I had a cold, and then I've been busy. Just been busy. Yeah, learning to be vulnerable. Yeah, I hear you. How's the sound on this? Because of course I didn't carry my huge microphone with me, and the earpods don't work. They switch off. I remember from last time trying to use my AirPods to do the live. They switch off after a while and it breaks the sound. Sounds good. That's good. It's probably better on the bed and not on the table. It can sound a bit tinny. Card of the day. Ashley, do you want a reading? Card of the day is change. Don't scare yourself is the first line. Everyone's scaring themselves and allowing themselves to be scared at the moment. There's not a lot of sense, is there? Right now, people don't seem to have common sense right now. Just talking about it before. You know, it's like just hearing about the flu and then everyone freaking out. We know what the flu is, and this is no different. It's no different than SARS, it's no different than the bird flu, it's no different than swine flu. We've got immune systems, we're human beings. And everyone's running around like idiots as if this is new. It's not. It's new. But so is SARS. So is the different strains of flu. This is no different. Hi, Warren. Kuala Lumpur's good. Yeah, it's a bum virus. People are just freaking out and scaring themselves, which is just like even worse for your immune system. So, but Kuala Lumpur's good. I'm thinking there might be some real good sales with the shopping centres being so quiet. I might get myself some new sunglasses. Thanks. They didn't give me any furniture this time. Well, I've got a wardrobe. I've got a table. No chair to sit and work from. There's my view this time. I haven't been on this side before. How many times have I stayed here now? Can't remember. 3, 4. I'm here for 5 nights. So yeah, Saturday today. I go to the consulate, Thai consulate on Wednesday. Vibes about separation, division, and choosing unity, integration, or separation. Yeah. And it's funny, like it was funny traveling yesterday because like a lot of people are wearing masks and it makes no difference, right? Unless you've got like one of the completely sealed masks. Even then, it's not going to make a difference because this virus you can get it just from people breathing and it can go in your eyes. So unless you're wearing a fucking bag over your head, you're not going to stop yourself from getting it. But they're wearing masks anyway, just like surgical masks, so there's gaps in them, so it makes no difference. And but of course, you go to immigration or to check in or anything, and everyone's pulling the masks down. So any interaction with anyone, they're pulling the masks off. And immigration, they take your photo as well, so you can't have a mask on your face. So it just seems crazy. Everyone's so paranoid. I did use I did wash my hands more, I must admit, and there was hand sanitizer everywhere, and so I used it, and my hand ended up real sticky and hurting. They were really painful from that crap, that sanitizer stuff. And people are using hand sanitizer so much that the fumes from it, like there's this alcohol fumes constantly around you. It's crazy. Brings out the best or worst in people. It's about the bum. Warren says it's about the bum. Did you all get enough toilet paper? Well, the airline and airport crew had masks on in India. Oh, did they? Yeah, the flight attendants did. It's been a mixture. The flight attendants did on my flight. In the airport, some people did, some people didn't. Spray with poison. This room doesn't have a bomb gun, but Malaysian bomb guns aren't very good. Anyway, they're not very usable. The taps on the wall, like behind you. There's no control at the actual end, so you have to kind of. They make them very difficult to use. So not that bothered. Natural hand sanitizer. Didn't know there was such a thing. I thought it was all unnatural. Doesn't work anyway. It doesn't work anyway. Have you seen those things that show you about washing your hands? Anyway, we've got immune systems. It doesn't matter. Poo splattered everywhere. Ashley, would you like a reading? Have you disappeared, Ashley? Are you still there? Did you fall asleep? The toilet paper thing is crazy, isn't it? That's just like insane. I need to find myself some laundry detergent today. So if you keep your bum clean, then you won't get it. Now, if you keep your immune system strong, you won't get it. That's what I think maybe it is. I think people are going to get a wake-up call that you can't think that you can just eat anything, not keep yourself healthy. You can't think that you can rely on doctors and stuff like that and do whatever you want. You've got to keep yourself healthy, keep your own immune system strong. So it might be a wake-up call for people that realize how vulnerable they are, that they haven't been looking after themselves, haven't kept their immune system strong, inflamed and overweight and metabolic disorders and stuff like that. It all takes your immune system down. So. Can't believe the toilet paper situation. Yeah, the pharmaceuticals. You can't trust them. They're not in charge of your health. Definitely not. They just want to get your money. They're not interested in your health. You can't trust them. You can't trust them. Gotta look after yourself. So yeah, I'm not worried about it at all. I haven't had the flu for 25 years or something. And I remember having the flu in the UK. That's another thing too. Like it does hit cold countries more, just like the flu. It's cold countries more than hot countries. So it's all right here. There's not many cases at all really here. Yeah, many people have metabolic issues. Many people believing that they can eat all kinds of crap and get away with it. And you can't. You just can't. I think they'll push a vaccination with a chip next. Oh well, just opt out of it. Opt out of that stuff. I think Ashley dropped off. What did I miss? Did I miss her message? Ashley. No, I think she must have gone. No chip, no medicine. As I said, my hands hurt when I got back here last night. They were actually hurting. I don't usually use that kind of stuff. But yeah, I thought it was kind of wise just while I was traveling to do that. Vertical lines running down is about poor metabolism. The nails, oh, is it? I know that these white spots, that's just nail trauma. It's not it's just because I bashed myself. So many scare tactics, and most of the public are like sheep, go with the masses as they're so scared to think on their own. Yeah. Lack of zinc, that's interesting, Nikki, because look, I was in the supermarket last week, probably about a week ago, in my local supermarket, Walmart, and these caught my eye, and intuitively, I'll eat one now. No, I won't. Yeah, I intuitively thought I'll get some of those. And zinc lozenges. So yeah, my body was asking for that, or my intuition got me to get some zinc. It's good for your bum, is it, Warren? So yeah, zinc and vitamin C and stuff like that. There's certain things that we can use to boost our immunity as well. But it's good. It's like a call to take care of ourselves more, eh? To take responsibility for ourselves and take care of ourselves. Do you like the wallpaper? I kind of like it. The rooms here have been very boring. This one's boring for furniture, but the wall is kind of good. So yeah, zinc lozenges. Yeah, I quite like it. Maybe I should take, maybe tomorrow what I'll do is I'll take this. I'll take you all down to the, oh, maybe I don't have Wi-Fi down there. But I'll take you all down, I might take you all down to the lounge where the breakfast area is and do it from there. I'm in the vortex. I'm in the vortex. Yeah, I keep on staying here. It was funny when I checked in last night. He checked me in really fast, and then he just gave me my key, and he said it's that side entrance. It's like you stayed here before, haven't you? I'm like, yeah, yeah. So he just left me to it. I'm in the vortex. It's just great. It's a great position. It's just down the road from Petronius Towers, and yeah, I've just stuck with it instead of finding a new place. And it's called the Vortex, so can't go wrong with that. Vortex. I quite like it. Gonna check it out when I get there. Gonna be the Vortex, connect with Abraham. Mhm. It's good, and it's like 2 rooms. It's like a 2-room apartment, and so I could have one of the rooms in the apartment. There's a guy in the other room, and it's got like a little kitchenette, but there's nothing in the kitchen. Like there's no like knives or forks or plates or pans or anything. It's just a kitchen. But they do it got a well, the last room I stayed in had a washer and a dryer. This one's got a washer dryer, and so that's good. Yeah, I like it. And it's just so close to the Petronius Towers, which is great. And it's walking distance to my training as well, which is Bukit Bintang. And it's got toilet paper. Mhm. Yeah, I'd recommend it. I'd recommend this place. And there's a McDonald's just outside as well for coffee needs. Had a hot chocolate last night, got a hot chocolate on the way home. And after this, I'll be getting myself a coffee. But yeah, I want to go out, I want to go shopping. Oh, don't you know about that one? Don't you know the Abraham Hicks stuff? Stop listening to that ages ago. It's great information. Some of it's not right though. Some of it's quite debilitating if you follow it and you think that you can just do that little. Last time I never got a bikini. This time I want to get like a workout outfit that's shorts and a top. I need some more mascara. I need a pen today. What else? Maybe sunglasses. Don't know what else. I'll get some jeans. Get some new jeans. But yeah, I'm thinking that there's going to be a lot of sales because there's so few people in the malls. I think there's going to be some real good bargains to be had. And apart from that, I'm just going to chill out. I'm going to chill out and go training as well. Taking action is missed out on a lot, yeah. But enjoy listening for a pickup now and then. Yeah, it's good. It does lift your vibration, I know. But if people take it too literally, they're going to get themselves into trouble because they really, yeah, they really miss the action part out, and it can make you think that you can just wish for things and it'll come true, which you can for like a little bit. Something that can happen for some things, but by far the majority of everything we need to take action on. And we need to grow in ourselves, that's something else that's missed out. And I think it's just because of the translation, because Esther just had a very easy life. She admits to it herself. She hasn't She hasn't had a lot of the challenges that most of us have. She doesn't need to do healing on herself and stuff. So she's pretty much open to receiving anything. And so, but when it's coming through her translation, of course, it's going to be different than coming through my translation, where I've had a difficult life and I've had lots of healing to do to open myself up to these things. So yeah, it's just different channels for different people. So few people because they'll die. What are you talking about? They got wiped out on the bumps. Warren, you're off your head. It's always about what is in the way, as in beliefs and behaviors. I'm looking at that, yeah, which is important for sure. Aphrodite's gotta go. Kid duties are calling. Thanks, Aphrodite. Bye. I'm glad you enjoyed India. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy Kuala Lumpur. I think 5 days is probably just the perfect timing. Came for a week last time, and it was too long. It was 2 days too long, so 5 days is perfect. Get back on my little island. Okay, I think I'll leave it at that, everybody. Remember, I've got half price sale this weekend again. Biggest block sales are about. You're all helping me pay off my credit card debt. Thanks for reading, Claire. I'm looking forward to the lights of my biggest block. Yeah. You're welcome. Thanks for coming along, everybody. I will be doing this tomorrow morning as well. Maybe from my room again. Who knows? Let's see. Have a great weekend. And if you know anyone that wants a reading, tell them about my half price sale and tell them how great the biggest block readings are. Bye, Warren. Get a reading, Warren. I've not read for you for ages. You never got your year ahead reading, did you? Bye, Nikki. Bye, Warren. Bye, everyone. See you next time. I'm what? Busy. Okay. Bye. See you tomorrow.